Welcome to Sick of the View. My name is Mark Devereaux, and this fine young gentleman beside me.
I'm Andrew Ling, your co-host for today.
Ling! What's up?
You know, just hanging, chilling.
To what side?
Like Bob Dylan, slightly to the left.
Always. Mm-hmm. He's always to the left. Why are you never to the right?
Well, because I have to look at you, fine gentlemen.
Fine gentlemen. Speaking of fine gentlemen, we have a very special guest today. I'm honored to introduce Shiva.
Shiva.
4 more years. 4 more years.
He's running for something.
I hope.
Something.
Please do. That would be
Great.
That would be super amazing if you did. But before we get to our special guest, let's talk about this week's sponsor monster.
Oh my God.
And this episode's proud sponsor is Escaped Convict.
Escaped convict.
The wine of choice for stay-at-home moms and accountants.
Looking for something to escape from? Try this.
Well, if you're a stay-at-home mom or an accountant, you're going to fuck with this.
Well, accountants like to escape taxes.
If you're sick and tired of the daily grind, people telling you what to do and when to do it, absolutely fed up with your girlfriend telling you she has a headache when all you want to do is hit that cooch, over your boss acting like his shit don't stink and he's somehow better than you because he makes his own coffee in the morning.
It's probably like...
Fucker makes his own coffee in the morning.
It's probably Keurig. It probably doesn't do much.
He doesn't do anything.
Lazy ass motherfucker.
Yeah, tastes like plastic.
Sick and tired of hearing your husband complain about how he can't find a job because it's not his fault his weapons keep breaking in Tears of the Kingdom.
Video games are important.
He didn't design that game. And if he did, he surely wouldn't make a game where your fucking weapons break every 5 seconds. I mean, come on.
Nah, I'm just kidding you. I thought it'd be funny if you thought I was fucking retarded.
You asshole!
Anyway.
We all know.
Escape all that bullshit and don't be a bitch with Escaped Convict.
Escaped convict.
Ooh.
Let's go. Slap that hoe. Tell your boss to go fuck himself. Tell your husband the truth about the size of his penis. Take a little sip of Escaped Convict.
Break a law or 3.
Escaped Convict. Live life like you're on the run.
Bam, 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 bam.
All right.
That's a crazy brand.
That is Escaped Convict. That's the name that just keeps on going. I like how this guy is like sipping wine.
Yeah, I like that he's old. I was gonna say he's like he lived a full life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he got away.
Why is he in the farmland?
He's
Hey,
chilling.
because he's at home. He's in the motherland. He just went back to where
He's out. He's out.
He's got a walker.
He don't give a shit.
He's afuera. Afuera means outside in Spanish for those.
Ooh, that smells good. That smells good. Let's give it a taste test. Thank you, Escaped Convict, for sponsoring this episode. Really appreciate it.
You guys are the best. I wonder how many convicts have escaped
on
your hooch.
Yeah, I wonder how many.
That'd be a crazy like AI question to ask. You know what I mean? How many convicts are escaped in the U.S.?
I have a feeling.
That's a lot.
I have a feeling that when you drink this,
Damn, this pour is crazy, bro. Like,
It
Jesus
is.
Christ.
let's even it up.
Pace yourself.
Let's even it up. There we go. There we go.
All right.
All right, we're done. The whole
Yeah,
bottle.
we are done.
The whole bottle's gone.
Oh,
Thank you, Escaped Convict.
yeah. This smells right.
Salud.
Thank you.
Salud.
Cheers.
All right,
Cheers.
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 Bam. Let's give it a taste test.
It's worse than I thought.
Oh, you got to smell it.
It smells worse than it tastes,
Escaped Convict.
in my opinion.
Was it actually made in prison?
Yo, it tastes like bathtub.
It's not. Oops. It's not hooch. It's not hooch. If that's what
Like
you're
a
asking.
good bathtub, though. Like the one with the feet on it. You know what I mean? That's what I get out of that.
So, if you were to, can you make? Yeah, I guess you can make wine in a bathtub.
Usually in the toilet. They don't have bathtubs in prison.
That's fair. I mean, I could be one of those raunchy, one of those like really nice ones like Martha Stewart was in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I
I
imagine.
feel like Martha Stewart fucking fucks with this shit. Like drinks that
dude,
shit all the
what
time.
if that's her? She's the escaped convict.
Yeah.
She is the escaped convict.
Yeah.
We will never forget Martha.
Yo, shout out to you, Martha, for real.
Shout out hashtag Martha Stewart escaped convict.
We love your cookbooks.
Yep, and we love when you're chilling with Snoop Dogg and doing all that shit too.
We like that. We like that.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg's cool.
Snoop Dogg. Doggy dog.
Classic hit.
Oh yeah, I miss Snoop Dogg. Sipping
dude.
on gin and juice,
And
right?
Nate, dude, and Nate.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Shout out, Nate.
I've been
Nate
sipping on
Dogg.
gin and juice.
Wait, say that again?
I've been sipping on gin and juice.
Separately or at the same time?
Sometimes both. Sometimes separate.
That's crazy.
Sometimes 2 glasses.
I
at
like
once.
your consistency with like not being consistent. Like, you know what I mean? That's I really,
Consistently being inconsistent
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
is a skill.
yeah,
It's a
I
skill.
think it's underrated, honestly, in my opinion.
Just always keep them guessing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
So-
like I'm not here, but I'm really here, you know?
You know, this escaped convict really leaves a horrible taste in the back of your mouth.
Homewrecker, he's with me.
Dude,
But
it's
that's
so,
because the whole point of all this is we're sick of the view, and the things made around this world are sometimes really bad.
ooh, yeah.
Sometimes they're really bad.
I'm going to take another sip of Escaped Convict.
I'm still going to drink it.
I mean, I like things that are bad or that like that look unappealing sometimes. You know what I mean? I think
Ugly
it's just-
dogs.
I think it's just a born rebel in me. You know what I mean? I just want, they don't like that. I'm like, I'm probably gonna like it. You know what I mean? Like,
You know, speaking of like being a rebel and trying shit,
I'm a loner, Daddy. A rebel.
it's funny because sometimes you'll take a sip of something and at first you're like, yo, I don't like this. And then like a half hour later, you're fucking like loving it.
yeah, that's true. That's real talk. I mean, I bartend on the side as I guess a profession. And one of my favorite spirits is Fernet Branca. It's like a 200-year-old liqueur made in 2 places in the world, in Milan, Italy, and Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Nice.
And like it's this black liquor, and it's like fucking. They have these huge fucking barrels in these 2 places, and they're like as big as a house, and they keep like continually putting this concoction into this barrel. So when you take out a bottle, you're getting at least like a drop of something from like 2,000 years ago, 200 years ago, 2,000.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. But it tastes terrible, brother. Like the first when you taste it at first, like my bar mentor at the time, he was like, "You want to try this?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're out drinking beers." Gives me this black liquor shot. I take it, and it's very like mentholy, tastes like wood, disgusting. I'm not like a Rumpelmans guy either.
You know, like an aged barrel fucking taste.
Yeah,
to it.
but it was just like dirt and like it's intense. But then after the third one, I was like, this isn't bad. And then fast forward, I'm doing a competition in Savannah, Georgia.
I was there.
just
but not
pounding.
that one.
But yeah,
I was at his other competition.
I'd be doing drinking competitions and making drink competitions.
Yes.
Nice. Sounds
but-
fun.
Yeah, but it's I'm in Savannah, Georgia, pounding this booze, and I'm like, oh, it tastes so good. I take a shot. Fast forward a couple weeks later, I'm like, oh god, it's still bad. It's crazy how things are bad, but you like it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's the major point of my story. My ADHD was flaring there. But,
was good.
Yeah,
You did great. You flared and you shined just like a flare.
like a solar flare.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Let's hope that doesn't happen. NASA. You better warn us, NASA. Don't get me started.
yeah, you were on a rant about that earlier, dude.
Well, I'll speak
All right,
more about
pop,
NASA.
Pop quiz. Who started NASA? Tell me again.
NASA started after World War II from Project Paperclip.
Who started it?
America.
What was the guy's name?
America. If you knew his name, it's I don't know if it's public. I know Werner von Braun was a big part of it. He was a Nazi scientist, but
Nice.
we'll get into that. NASA, you better warn us about a solar flare.
Nice. I just wanted to pull him out and I was like, tell the world about
I'll
what's
get to
going
it.
on.
I like how Andrew just pulled out a Nazi reference out
Yeah.
of his ass.
No. World War II, Project Paperclip.
You did pull it out of your ass.
We bought all of the Nazi scientists out of World War II because we threatened them with the Nuremberg trials. And we
We're
said,
gonna buy the
hey, we're
paper
either
clips."
going to test you and trial you and probably convict you of war crimes, or you can come work for us. And then we started NASA a year later.
See, that goes full circle back to our point about making bad things good.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
You see what that did there?
That
That's
came
crazy.
full circle.
Full circle.
Thank you, Andrew, for dropping the knowledge. Let's go. So, I just want to say I am privileged and honored to introduce our guest today, Shiva. I appreciate you being here.
Oh, thank you for having me,
Thank you,
guys.
bro.
I'm excited to be on Sick of the View. It's a pleasure and an honor.
Well, we appreciate you being here. Thank you. And I was listening to some of your tracks before we got started today. And damn, dude.
Nice. That's a
Woo!
good reaction.
Yeah,
That's a good reaction.
like
Fire.
like blown away.
Thank you.
So local to South Carolina?
Born and raised, actually.
Born and raised, nice.
Yeah, like my grandmother This is not good. I should turn that back
you
around.
go.
My bad. My grandmother went to the first integrated like high school here. So when back in the day of segregation, when blacks and whites weren't supposed to be together, and we had the first high school where they could do it, my grandmother went there, and just has ties here for very deep seated, I guess you could say. And yeah, I like it here. I hate it here at the same time. So back to that thing of making things you hate.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where you got short hair, you want long hair. You got long hair, you want short hair.
Yeah.
You're black, you want to be white. You're white, you want to be black.
Yeah. Definitely not the black wants to be white thing over here, though. But let's keep
Seriously?
Yeah, for sure.
Andrew's got a thing in him where I feel like he wants to be multiracial, but he's not.
I am.
Wait.
In my own mind, I'm not.
Do you identify as a multiracial dude? or-
Sometimes
You have that
I
energy.
identify with cat. I like cats.
I do this.
I like cats. Paulie, I would love to know.
Damn, my government? You're just going straight government name on this.
Oh, we got government names. We got lists.
This is
We don't.
crazy.
Our government does. Paulie,
You
tell
can use
us
my name,
a
that's
little bit about your music, your inspiration, where it comes from. What drives you to want to like create? What is that flame that you have in you?
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a thing. I just like to do my own thing. So I guess like circling back to that, I think I resonate with what you're saying. Is like everybody wants what they don't have. I think that's the base of what you're trying to get to.
Yes.
Beginning statement. And I have I just have many likes. So I just like all kinds of music. Like my first CD I ever got was a Yu-Gi-Oh soundtrack that my mom got me from Walmart with the CD player.
Nice.
The first two CDs after that was Linkin Park, Hybrid, Meteora, and then Ludacris, Red Light District. You know what I mean? So like
Fire.
I've always just had like this eclectic taste in things, and being very proud of being a black man coming from a black heritage. And also just the way that I look, you know what I mean? I mean, I have a lighter privilege than a lot of other darker people, and that's just a thing. But I still have my own struggles that are similar to the.
So
to
you
the
were
people.
never sewn into one type of music, is what I'm getting like growing up.
Definitely not. I've always been this kind of person with like my friend groups of like I've always been like the Sixth Ranger, like the Green Ranger. I've always just been like super cool, but like I've always felt like kind of like out of pocket at the same time. So that's also led to like some type of like, I guess, lonerism in a way. Like I do feel like mental illness is very big for me too. In a way, I tried to like, that's what I use music for, is to speak on my feelings and my thoughts in ways. And as time goes on, you become more articulate with things. And
How
so,
has that affected your music? Would you say?
as far as like my mental health, is that what the question?
All of it.
All of it,
The challenges.
It's definitely like crystallized in ways, because like I started making. I was in a band in high school, so like I started.
Band name. Give us the band.
Band name
license
Lonely
band
Are the
name.
Brave. Lonely Are the Brave. Like
Lonely Are the Brave.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's from a Western movie, and so like at this time it's like 2000, like 2008, 2010. And
That's
so,
Clint
like,
Eastwood is, like, looking
it's,
over his shoulder. I
So
love
it's
it.
like Tumblr's really big. Like post metalcore is really big. Like so, Vans Warped Tour is things that I'm listening to and going to.
nice.
But also at the same time, The Weeknd is dropping like House of Balloons. Like remember when that first came out? If you guys remember that
Yes.
time, like it was just a ambiguous website, and the guy in my band was a tall white dude, older than me, really cool guy, and he was like an outdoorsy dude. He was like fucking. You wouldn't expect him to be in like a metalcore band. But he has his mustache, and he's like, "Have you heard of The Weeknd?" I was like, "What?" And he was like, "You need some more R&B in your life." And then so he shows me House of Balloons. And I was like, "Oh fuck!" And so like, I did post hardcore. So like, I started doing vocals because I was a poor
Can you
black
give us
kid.
a scream? Whatever you want. It can be
Right now?
a squeal,
Putting
scream.
him on the spot. You don't have to put Chief on the spot.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
All right, cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I was a poor black kid. I met my best friend in like middle school, and we were doing art, and I was like, "Can you play instruments?" He's like, "I can play guitar." I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll do vocals." So
Yeah.
I always just did vocals because I didn't have money. I didn't have money to buy instruments, or
Front
never was I good at anything. But I did like to write. I did like that. So I did vocals all through like high school. And then, kids go to high school. I mean, kids go from high school to college. Some people get pregnant. People's personalities clash in different ways. Band breaks up. So now I'm hanging out with a new group of friends, and they're all rapping. You know what I mean? And like, I love rap. Grew up with hip hop. I feel like really like in compelled in a place where it's like, this is like where I'm supposed to be, but I'm also different. So it's like trying to find
your
like
pocket.
Yeah, it's like playing basketball and then going to like football. You know what I mean, or vice versa. And you're like, oh, I played this sport for a long time, but I'm like, I can play a sport. I can run. I can carry the ball. Like now, I got to get the rules. You feel what I'm saying? So I can be proficient.
Did you feel like your experience with other types of music helped you to narrow in on like where you're at now?
Like so with this story, like my friends are all rapping, freestyling in cars, in the studios, you know, like I'm like, I want to be on the mic, but like they haven't seen me do that sport yet. So I started to put myself in the studio. I started paying for my time and you know, there's a lot of craftsmanship that went into it. So it's like, you know, I paid money for this hour, you know what I mean? Like I have to make this song right here in this hour. And like, if I don't, I've also like made songs and like not like them. So I've like, I spent money and time on something that I just have to throw away.
That's the artist curse.
Or like, you know, it's just like, it just taught me a lot about effort. And then also like a thing that I cherish about like rap is like, the freestyle, you know what I mean? Like everyone thinks that they can freestyle, and everyone can. There's different styles of
We're
it.
gonna get to that.
We're
gonna do some freestyle.
But also my big thing on is like my style isn't free, so I don't like to freestyle for anyone unless like I really enjoy it. And so like that's just
shit on you.
And that's what that's just how I see it. But back to the point of what I'm trying to say is that like what I really appreciate is that what makes freestyle cool is the moment of it. It's all in the moment, and it's like the delivery, the timing of what's being said, and that's what makes something really big. And I took that into the recording studio. So when I spent like this hour to make this thing, like I'm literally not even writing anything. I'm just coming up with an idea, and I'm doing the vocals within like I'm getting down to the point where I can do it in like 15 minutes quickly, knock out a thing.
Artist to the bone.
So back to your question. Sorry, I have ADHD, so like I had to get through that to get to this. It has helped me because I've figured out I have different tools, and so like I realized I had certain tools that I took from like being in a band, and as far as like certain ways I sing or screaming or like certain melodies. And then applying them with like things I'm naturally attuned to, like R&B and harmony and just straight like syntax and rap. Like, so then I melded them together. And so I think with this project kind of comes out in that of like a little bit of all this coming out together.
I think our audience will probably want to know a little bit about this project. Mark.
Yeah. So that's, you know, the first track I heard from Shiva is Bad.
Yes.
And what are some of, before we let the audience hear that, like what are some of your emotions and feelings going through when writing that?
Okay, so like the project is titled, and it's funny, I'm just gonna break the fourth wall here.
Do it.
This is the second time I'm doing this, guys. So we were here beforehand, and I had a name for it, and then now I'm renaming it, and this is the new name.
Let's
right
go.
here, right now. It's called Surreal.
Surreal.
Nice. And so like the idea of it is like it's kind of like a love letter to like myself and to like also to all the people that have loved me. It's a love letter to everyone, even the haters. You know what I mean? It's just like, and then life is surreal. Like it's dreamy, sometimes like nightmarish in a way. You can't believe that is happening.
A nightmare is still a dream.
What's with kids today, huh? No respect.
Yeah, for sure. I could see that. And so that's where that comes in. And so like Bad, a lot of these songs are like, I've created them like quarantine time or like after that. And I've just been holding them, but they still apply to my life, like even right now. So it's like Bad is this thing of like, you know, I have this image, and or people give you this image that you're a bad person because you're just the way you are, and then like, you know, I am bad. I'm bad to the bone, and I got it bad, but like I want it bad too. You know what I mean? And that's just the way that it is, and like kind of personifying that. And there's like little things that I play with, like a little bit of like kind of emo SoundCloud. So you see a lot of like artistic alliteration of like, I say like I'm gothic hot topic, you know what I mean? Ooh. Or like just little things
gothic
like
hot topic.
I can relate to that.
So like there's a lot of funny wordplay that I use for sure. But Bad is definitely a bop. Homemade, everything's made in the house in South Carolina, you know, so it's
upstate.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Let's play Bad.
It's your boy Shiva.
You know what time it is. Shout out to Dan D for making the beat.
Thank you, Dan D.
Bad, I need it bad. Hell in these streets, I get it bad. Yeah, they say I'm no good, I got it bad. Down to the bone, I can't go back. They say I'm no good, I'm just bad. Bad, I got it bad. Bad, hell in these streets, I got it bad. fuck 12, yeah, catch me if you can.
Yeah.
Off the deep end, I can't go back.
Let it ride, bro. Go.
I'm just bad. Got it bad. Yeah, sorry, not sorry, why you mad? I don't give a.
See, like, it's just so hard. Like, I got it bad. Like, I wish I had like a whiteboard so I could just like write them out and be like, you see why I'm so fucking hard right now? Like,
No, I feel it.
said I got it bad. You get me? Like,
I feel it, and we've spoke to this in the past. Is like, you know, you have artists out there who, like pop artists, who have other people writing their shit. I'm not going to name names, but
there's nothing wrong with that either, too. Though you know?
I get it. But meeting, you know, as an artist, as a former artist,
you still are.
I could speak to it. It's nice. I shouldn't say the word nice. It's special meeting an artist who like is coming from the soul, who's writing stuff that like you said, you're going into the studio and it depends on your emotions that you're going to do it in that moment for like, you know, the experiences that you're living like right now.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. And that's what I'm hearing when I listen to your music is like, it's raw.
Yeah, a lot of it too is like when I first started making music, like solo being behind a mic with the beat or whatever, it was all music for me. Like I didn't make it to be like, I want people to hear this sound, if that makes sense. It was just like, I want to hear this.
You weren't a chef. You weren't a cook. You were a chef.
Well, I was cooking and then I became a chef.
Well, a cook cooks the chef's sound. A chef makes the sound.
Well, okay, I was a chef, but I was still like in the house on the four burners. You know what I mean?
You
Like
were creating, you were cooking, you
yeah.
were eating.
Yeah, I was eating, and so, but I've also been around some real heavy duty chefs out here that like one of my friends who makes the beat for the song "Take Your Time." He's also like worked with like Pierre Bourne, who does Playboy Cardi. You know what I mean? So like. I've had friends who are in the system that do like quality work. So I took those little techniques, you know, it's like watching MasterChef and you're like, oh, I can do that at home. So like I took that and like elevated my work. But back to the thing, one more thing. I was like, I made it for myself. And then when I started realizing, I was like, oh, like I want people to hear this type of sound. That's when it changed the food. You know what I mean? Like I now the plating's different. And now like there's intention that I'm really bringing to it. So I took that emotion, coupled it with my intention. And then that's what really crystallized like certain sounds.
I love that.
You know.
No, I love that.
Shiva ain't fucking around.
He
Bad
ain't
to the
fucking
bone,
around.
bro. Bad
Thank
to
you.
the bone.
He said it.
Thank you.
You heard it.
Real deal. All right, listen up. It's time for fake news or not.
Fake or not.
Fake or no.
But first, I have to make a correction. So, last week we had on Tater the Clown.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tater.
Yep.
Shout out Tater.
Shout out Tater, and we had a little
Beautiful
boo-boo.
clown.
I said she lost when actually she won.
Wow. That's
yeah.
white America for you.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding, I'm just
so I did a little beep and fucked that shit up. So Tater, you actually won. Andrew and I went ahead and signed this Bob Ross calendar.
Oh yeah, shout out to Bob Ross, the big
Shout out
BR.
Bob Ross.
B Ross, that's coming out to you. We both signed it, and we're gonna send that in the mail to you, Tater.
Yeah, that's a nice calendar.
We
bro.
appreciate you
It's a
being
nice
here,
calendar.
and we love you. We miss you, Tater. We can't wait to have you back, and we'll send that to you.
I need a new hat.
Does
Thank
she
you,
make
Tater.
hats?
She makes hats.
I'm not gonna show you this week's prize, but it's between Andrew Ling and our special guest Shiva.
Okay, all right,
Fake news or not? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah,
you need to
I'm
do
like
a little
CNN,
warm up.
I'm like CNN over here. Let's go.
All right. 4 residents from the Los Angeles area were arrested this week after an investigation by the California Department of Insurance revealed that they allegedly used a life-sized bear costume to stage attacks on their vehicles in an attempt to secure a 6-figure payout.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, 6 figures.
6 figures.
That's a lot. That's a lot of
money
That's a lot of
nowadays.
eddies. In January, the suspects claimed that a bear had entered their 2010 Rolls-Royce Ghost. Damn.
A bear?
A bear, and caused interior damage while it was parked in Lake Arrowhead, a region in the San Bernardino Mountains known for its large black bear population. The suspects provided video footage of the alleged incident. to their unnamed insurance company. Unnamed. Which the department has since posted online. The video shows a furry figure entering through the side door.
Furry figure.
It's a furry figure, climbing around the back seat and crawling out, and leaving scratch marks on the leather seats and door.
How dare he?
Well, it's got to be leather. It's
Or her.
It's a Rolls-Royce Ghost.
How dare
It's
they?
got to be leather.
Upon further scrutiny of the video, the investigation determined the bear was actually a person in a bear costume, officials say. So detectives found 2 more claims involving the same suspects from the same date and location. So they did this shit like all day long. But
They were really committed to this whole
they were
thing.
they fucked up people, but involving different cars. So there was the Ghost, there was a 2015 Mercedes G63 AMG, which is another nice car, and a 2022 Mercedes E350.
Wow.
All expensive.
All expensive cars.
Very nice cars. The suspects also provided video footage of these alleged incidents, which followed a similar pattern to the first, but suspicious authorities didn't rely solely on their animal instincts. They took additional steps to sniff out the truth. Detectives executed a search warrant and found the bear costume. Complete with a furry snouted head, paws, and metal tools in the shape of claws in the suspect's home. Fake news or not? That is the question.
Well,
Andrew, you want to go first?
I'm just going to go out there and say it. Black bears are not known to be aggressive unless provoked. So, if a black bear was provoked, it must have been related to the Mercedes. Why a black bear would not like multiple Mercedes, I don't know. Black, white, tan, everyone loves a Mercedes. Shout out Mercedes. I'm going to go ahead and say it's fake.
Fake news. Wow. Okay.
Myself, I watch a lot of true crime. So what I'm seeing here is a lot of these cars all the same day, all pretty close high end, but that 2010 Ghost really out of place. It makes me think that they were all at a party. That person with the 2010 Ghost is like, look, I need some extra scratch, pun intended. You know what I mean? Big dog, you're 6'6". I got a ghillie suit and I got some of these ninja claws. We're gonna send you out to all these cars and we're gonna call it in. So I think it's true. I think they all set it up together and they were.
How could they have tried to? Like, everybody knows black bears do not attack.
Well, I mean, I think
provoked.
that's the hole in their story. Like they didn't know how to like go across and say it, but
That's how they got caught?
But that's how they got caught.
They picked the wrong bear.
Yeah, and then all at the same day. Like I think like you could have spanned that out like a week. You know what I mean?
Space
like,
it out.
You know what I mean? You didn't have to like hit every car. Everybody wanted money. You see what I'm saying? Like like one guy comes up with the idea, the other guy does it.
Maybe
but
they
you got 4
knew each
others
other.
right there. Yeah, they all knew each other. They all knew what was going on.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and stick with fake because I assume the general public knows that black bears do not attack unless provoked. Don't provoke a black bear.
So you're going to stick with fake news.
Fake news.
And Shiva's going to go with or not,
Or
which
not.
means it's a true story.
I'm going or not.
Or no.
Shiva for the win.
I will say Ling had some very structurally sound
He
points
did.
in that.
He had some good points.
And I was purely off faith on that.
He had
I
some
didn't-
good points, but he's also, an idiot. So
I am.
I think you're very intelligent.
Hey, always double check any fact I give you because it may or may not be true.
actually, true story. I'm going to hold this up for the camera. Hopefully, they could see it. It's actually a bear costume. So Shiva is going to get
Oh, what am I getting? What am I getting?
a welcome home adult coloring book.
Let's go.
By the designer series. Shiva,
He
if you want to
loves
hold
color.
that up. It's an adult coloring book. So, like, if you're a child, don't be touching that
Are there
shit.
boobies?
But if you're an adult, well, that's what I thought when I picked it up.
Yeah, you would think that there'd be like a hot French maid in one of these windows.
Something like
Or
just some
more
porno
challenges.
shit. It's just a bunch of like pictures of people's houses and shit.
It's
And also, not really like what I go for. I love a female French maid, but it's 2025. Like, why not throw like a male French maid in there? You know what I
Love
mean?
French
For-
maid.
I don't
For like
coloring.
just for the people. You know what I mean? But not for me.
It's all right.
Not for me.
You sure?
Well,
Yeah,
Andrew
obvious.
and
I'm just
I
saying for the people.
Andrew and I are going to sign that for you, Shiva. We
Yes.
appreciate
sick.
it. It'll definitely be worth like at least $10.
Someday.
And
Allegedly.
a little parting gift for you. And
Thank you.
We appreciate you playing.
I think it's called an adult coloring book because it adds more challenge. And the older you get, the more challenging it gets.
I don't think so. I think you're way off top. I think people that still color as an adult. I think there's some issues going on.
I think they're just doing drugs.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
Which
I'm gonna
is
agree with
cool.
that.
You know what I mean?
I think
I-
like if I'm gonna get fucked up on some meth, and allegedly,
Damn, meth though.
yeah, I'm gonna fuck up on some
I was
meth.
thinking like mushrooms or acid. And
Well,
like,
that's
Yeah,
it.
that's very. That's not. I was gonna say
Any kind of drug that's a step above marijuana. I'm gonna be picking up the adult coloring book and just fucking,
You know what I mean? Like it's raining outside. I can't go for a walk. I'm
Yeah.
inside. Adult coloring book.
adult coloring book.
adult
and then
coloring books.
After that, I'm probably just gonna like do some masturbation.
I'm out.
Yes.
You know, see, I was thinking I'd do adult coloring book, and since I don't have the French maid inside of the coloring book, I get my girl to dress like a French maid.
French maid.
Hey, if this just is a disclaimer. If anyone as an adult goes out and buys a coloring book and there are boobs in it, it's not our fault.
Honestly, thank us.
You're welcome.
You're welcome for that idea.
Thank you for watching Sick of the View.
I'm sick of this view.
All right, Shiva,
Talk to me.
favorite artist growing up? I know we went over a few of these, but like to the bone, give me the top 3.
Okay, hold on. Let me think for like 2 seconds. And this time,
I wanna
cue
know,
the,
like, what
cue the
inspired
Jeopardy
you.
like theme song as it goes.
And while Shiva is putting his mind to work, I'm gonna go take a leak.
Yeah, go take a leak. Shiva's gonna think. I'm gonna
Take over.
take over. Alrighty. I have a grown man. Take a leak.
Oh my God, you smell good.
Thank you.
Hey, I can smell you from over here,
showered
buddy.
For once.
Use soap. That's great.
Okay, I
Well,
think,
I showered just for this. It took me about a week to get myself together, but
dude, good
no,
job.
no, thank you.
You know what I mean? Everybody
Small,
needs a little
small
something.
wins, small wins.
Small wins.
That's all we
I
need.
swear.
Yeah,
I
what?
swear to God.
What?
So wait, if I have my answer, I'm gonna wait for him to get back before I say.
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Let's just
I
riff.
think that's just polite.
Let's just riff.
That's what I think when people say that.
Well, you know what I think when people say things?
What do you think?
I don't. I wait for them to finish talking.
Wow. The emotional intelligence is crazy.
I am not intelligent at all.
Yeah, we've noticed. We've noticed that.
Project paper.
So let me ask you some questions since we are here.
interview me, officer.
Since we have the time.
Interview me, officer.
Say less, big dog. If you could be any animal,
Cat.
what kind of cat?
I have to pick one.
Yeah, you have to pick one since you said it so damn fast. I was gonna give you other options, but you literally put yourself in this corner.
Jaguar.
Jaguar, solid.
Jaguar.
You know panthers are just jaguars?
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, one of them's melanistic. One of them is not.
That's
One of them's genetic. One of them's melanistic.
but they still
Do
are
not
jaguars.
challenge me on animals
They're
that are
still
black. Black
Hey.
bears, black panthers.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Hey, we're still human, even though I'm black, big dog. I have melanin, you don't have. So what? Come on,
got
big
it
dog, don't do
bad.
I got a bad. I got bad. We
Okay,
are bad.
I got to answer to your question.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now that you've returned. Also, before, how was it?
It's great. You know what it is? I don't know.
I mean, I do. I go too. So
I don't know if that's what, like, if women feel this, but like when I gotta pee, I used to work on the road, and I used to pee in a bottle. Like,
Yep.
you could.
Oh yeah, I peed in so many bottles.
doing like in the
Mine doesn't fit.
service industry, bro. I used to pee in a
Piss
bottle.
jugs anonymous.
And because I didn't want to ask like the customers if I could pee in their house because I felt like that was like so like low.
Hey,
drama.
can I use your bathroom?
Yeah.
So you rather just pee in a bottle?
I would just pee in the bottle and like not even tell them, like just go out in the truck or whatever and just pee in the bottle. And but like, damn, it's such a release when you gotta pee that fucking bad and you let it out. You just feel like you come out of there and you're like, let's fucking go.
You know, girls can like hold their pee a lot longer than men.
I noticed
Wow.
that. I noticed that.
Did you know it's not healthy to hold your pee?
Yeah, but our prostates are just like waiting to get like fucked up.
Yeah,
They're
inflamed.
fucking- you know what I mean? They're like, oh, you don't want to go pee for 5 minutes?
You
So
got
everything came out smooth. Everything
JK,
went-
JK on the
It
cancer.
came out smooth. Like when you guys get older, I'm older than you. Like when you have to pee, like I pee in the middle of the night sometimes, and I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
go back to sleep. That's
In
a
the bed?
old person problem. No.
Oh.
Just saying. Like I'll wake
The
up
urge.
at like
The urge.
3:30 in the morning, and like I got to take a leak,
Yeah.
and then I go back in bed, and I'm like,
Dude, especially out of that good sleep,
Just staring at the ceiling. ceiling.
Yeah, like I'm staring at the ceiling, like yo, like I just can't fall back. So it's like 3:30 in the morning.
There goes that French maid dream.
Struggling, and then
That's crazy.
You know what happens after that.
Back on the train though. Back on the train.
Which train?
I think I have my
Soul Train.
Let's hear it,
pussy,
Shiva.
back on the train on the pussy wagon.
Oh,
That's a Quentin Tarantino.
Let's go.
shout out Quentin Tarantino.
Okay, so my like top, I guess like favorite
no, you
artist
didn't.
to listen to as a child or in my earlier years. Linkin Park is always a classic for me. That's just always a
Can't
pick.
go wrong with Linkin Park.
It's just
bro.
a heat thing for me. I'm also gonna pick Missy Elliott.
Nice.
Missy Elliott, like Timbaland, Pharrell, like all that hit for
Nice.
me. It's really hard to say. God.
Hormones bumping like a disco.
I think
Tupac or Biggie?
Oh, definitely. See, that's hard because like
I know. I
Because see, I grew up on Tupac. Listen. I grew up on like my
Paulie's
mom.
hard.
My mom was a Tupac person. You know what I
Gotcha,
mean? So like I
gotcha.
grew up on Tupac. Like that's like my shit. But
You
as
remember that whole East
as
Coast,
an
West
adult,
Coast
like
shit.
smoking weed. Like homie picks you up in your car and then you ride around the neighborhood for like an hour just smoking weed. Like Biggie is playing.
a screw up.
Fucking
Biggie.
Suicidal Thoughts.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
So that actually goes down to that thing of like I don't know. I feel like when I started becoming an adult, like you know what I mean. You're like when you're I guess like a '90s '80s kid. You know,
Absolutely.
You know, so it's like is it Biggie or Tupac? And you know,
I put you on the
it's-
spot.
No, it's like that Republican Democrat thing that you hear it as a kid, and you're like,
Yes.
I know what my parents would pick, but I don't know. And then as you get older, and then you understand what's going on. Like
Yes.
I felt like when I
You're
started,
you're a
when I-
centrist.
when I started to realize, I guess like more so understanding craft and like not necessarily like my stance on it, but more
You can
so, like,
appreciate
me-
both.
Me understanding like why they're
Hear that, people? You
why
can
they're
appreciate both.
Well, if you were to ask me the same question, I would be. That's why I wrote that because
I'm gonna also use the little boy's room.
Go ahead. Go take a leak.
Everybody's gonna go peeing.
I would be because there are points where I was like all into Tupac, and there were points where I was all into Biggie.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you asked me at that time, I would say, "Yo, I fuck with Biggie."
Yeah.
But then if you ask me a few months later, I'm like, "Oh, I fuck with Tupac."
Yeah,
Let's listen to a little bit of Ride, which is track 2.
Yeah, drop it. Ride is on all platforms. Shout out to Yeshua who produced. Again, also everything homemade.
You can't sleep. I know you can't sleep. So take a ride with me.
Shit is hot, dude.
I like the like lullaby kind of vibes, you know. I feel like it just entrances.
Agreed.
Come ride with me. Like a phantom in the night. I've been down so low, I gotta stay up. Roll another blunt, let's blaze up. The vibe is contagious. 2 months solid, can't phase us.
I really enjoy like my cadences too.
Dude.
Streets can't tame
On point, bro.
You not the one, can't play us. Real roses straight from the pavement.
Yeah, Real Roses Straight from the Pavement. That's a Tupac reference, you know what I mean?
So good, dude.
So take a ride with me. I know you can't see.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Like a phantom in the night.
Like a fan in the night.
Yeah. I've been down so low, I gotta stay up. Roll another blunt, let's blaze up. Check out the vibe, it's contagious.
Oh my god, dude.
Rock solid, can't phase us.
So good, dude.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. You can pause that.
So
You can
good.
pause that.
So good.
It's a vibe, dude. I really enjoyed that one. Thank you for just
Dude,
indulging in
so
general.
good.
We were just listening to Ride. I know you just came
So
back.
good.
No, I've listened
dude.
to it
Just
a couple
listen to
times.
Ride.
Yeah,
So
I
good.
definitely.
I have it downloaded, Paul.
not gonna-
I'm plague Andrew with all my music. so Andrew-
I'm not
It's
gonna.
not a plague.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, you guys go way back. Do we need? Should we bring that up?
We'll bring that up after this. After,
We'll bring it in. We'll bring it in.
Let me just say that
Me and Paulie ride.
I heard all the 4 tracks beforehand that we're gonna play, and me and Rachel will listen to them, and I'm gonna give you my favorite after all said and done.
Okay, that's cool.
But-
I also want Rachel's favorite when we get done with
Yeah,
it too.
absolutely. But Ride, when I'm listening to Ride, which is the track we just heard, and then like sitting here with you and like having you like comment over it or just do your do your thing.
Yeah.
It's super cool, dude.
Thanks, man.
Super cool. Like
He's extremely talented.
Awesome track. Yeah, extremely
man.
talented.
Mark, I really do agree. I think
you ain't fucking around, dude. I'll tell you that. You ain't fucking around.
having him in here as an artist, it accentuates as you as a person, it accentuates me as a person. Really having an artist in front of you, getting to see what they can do, getting to experience their art. It's like going to a museum.
Absolutely. I feel like it's a level up.
Yeah. When you walk into a room and you experience art, you get to listen to it, see it, taste it, whether it's a restaurant, a museum, it doesn't matter. You leave feeling better. And I will tell you, every time I get to listen to Shiva's music over here,
Thanks.
I always leave feeling a little better.
Thank you, bro. You're good. You're like a Hallmark card. As a person. You're so good. It's
Cue sappy music.
It's funny you say that too, because
Do you want to fuck him? I mean,
we have. What?
Whoa.
Oh, all right.
Emotionally,
Yeah,
not
every day.
physically.
We're gonna pause the show for 5 seconds,
Yes.
and we'll see what happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andrew
Okay, cool.
Andrew just fucking did some shit, and we can't talk about it because we're going PG.
PG.
13 today. Whoa.
That's still pretty raunchy nowadays. You know what I mean?
PG-13 some shit.
Yeah, it's pretty raunchy.
No, we never have done anything physically. It's just emotionally.
Yeah, allegedly.
Well, that's,
Allegedly.
But
that's not
back
what
to
we're
your
going to
point
show on screen.
about
No.
so in my music career, like a big thing for me, like especially when I started Shiva, the idea of Shiva, like it's so like phonetically or on paper, it's 888Shiva. It was really my Instagram. That was like my first Instagram handle. Actually, my first Instagram handle was Pauly backwards, Yellow Wop, and then someone tried to buy it for like 10 grand. And I was trying to sell it to them, but I accidentally deleted the name, and so like I had to change my name. So I changed it to 888Shiva, and then I started making music, and then like I started putting on shows like locally, and they started getting really big, and people started putting me on shows, and they were like, "What's your name?" And they just started putting my Instagram handle, and so like it just became like a thing, and like I could rebrand and like create something else.
What's the 888 about?
That's when I also just started. I also have a song that I haven't released called "Everybody's a Numerologist" because it was before everyone was like really big into like. I mean, it was XXX time. It was Tumblr time. You know what I mean? I was listening to XXX Tentacion, RIP. That's one of my
Rest in peace.
I really enjoy that artist. And so like I have all the triple numbers tattooed on me, and I like the number 8 because my birthday number adds up to 8.
Speaking of tattoos,
Go for it.
when we were hanging out, before the show, we both noticed that.
Oh, we have matching.
We got the
similars.
crows going on.
We got the crow tats. Can we hit him with it?
Yeah, show them the birds.
You know what I
Rachel,
mean?
we
Pauly,
good?
flip your arm around.
This way or
Other
this way? Yeah,
show 'em.
up
Got the
top.
crows.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're for the birds.
Yeah, go birds. Shout out to the Super Bowl.
For the birds, murder of crows. Anyway, sorry to cut you off, Shiva.
no,
I was just getting all excited.
No, but yeah, Shiva has just become like a thing, and I forgot what the original question was, but I guess we keep moving. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
Let's listen to Martyr.
Martyr.
Do it. Drop it.
Yo,
It's definitely boom bappy.
when I heard this,
Love me, hate me, chase me, fuck me, replace me. Love me, hate me, chase me, fuck me, erase me. Love me, hate me, chase me.
See, hard.
fuck me,
Rachel,
erase
stop.
me.
Rachel, just stop real
just
quick.
pause it. Yeah.
See, like, so I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about it.
And then we'll get back
I
in.
just gotta say, like,
Chills,
when I heard
dude.
the
It gave me
first, when
chills.
I went through bed, I went through a ride, and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, like, Martyr, like, this shit shook me, dude.
Dude, it's hard, right?
Yeah, it gave me like goosebumps.
Ooh.
Because I'll listen to it like pre our interview, and I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah, is this really him?
Deep,
Is this really?
Dude, this is deep.
That was like a big thing for me, like coming up making music. When I would show people, I've always loved this. This is one of my favorite compliments. They'd be like, "That doesn't sound like you," and it's funny because when you hear it to yourself, like it got to a point with me when I was making my music, I was like, I didn't like that it sounded like me. So like I worked the tools enough to where like I trick myself and I'm like, oh damn, that is me. But then it's like I'm listening to it, I'm like, motherfucker, that's me. Oh god. So like this
So
song,
good.
this song Martyr, like I got this beat from this random guy on Instagram.
Yeah.
Shout out to Garris.
Shout out to Garris.
Garris lives in China now. He's like he makes like produces music for people in Nashville around. He lives in China with his family. Cool guy.
China.
And he sends me this beat. I just do this random thing on it, and like I had it in my pocket, like in my file drive for a long time, and like it just depicted on like And again, it was one of those things, I guess I was just making music about like how I was feeling in like relationships. And it's like, love me, hate me, chase me, replace me. And you know what I mean? Love me, hate me, fuck me, erase me. You know what I mean? Just a constant cycle of this thing. And so like, I really enjoy like the eerie little Peep kind of vibe into it. And then like I drop into some like mean bars.
Shout out Lil Peep, rest in peace.
It's on point, dude. It's on point. It's emotional.
Yeah, it definitely is. And then, okay, so cool story with Shiva. If you know anything about Hindu mythology, the Shiva is the Hindu. There's like 3 big Hindu gods. Shiva is one of the big 3. He's the guy of destruction, and so like in the story, there's of how he dies. So like the demons come in, they're called devas, they're running amok on the world. All the other gods go to Shiva and they're like, help us, please, they're killing everything. Shiva's just like, everything's got to die and be made new. I'm not going to do anything. Wow. So they keep rampaging. Shiva's daughter is like, no, I'll save everybody. So she goes in, she kills one of them, but she drinks their blood and she becomes enraged and she becomes Kali, the goddess of death, right? Now she's like huge, she's like stomping on the ground, earthquakes are happening. Now she's a bigger problem than the devas were, and now all the gods come back to Shiva again, and they're like, please help us, or your daughter's making a problem. And then that's when he's like, okay, like that's where I'll step in. You know what he does? He lays himself down at her feet and allows her to like stomp on him to like quell her wrath. And
then why are you doing this?
Or just more so, not even a question of just like, it's an action, like, you know what I mean? Like I'll put myself at your feet to like quell your rage, you know what I mean? And then that's how he dies. And so like the idea of like the martyr is like an all-encompassing full circle thing.
Like a target, like a bullet in a target.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But but like, you know, being the sacrifice. And I feel like emotionally, I'm always the sacrifice.
Well,
why is it always me?
Maybe if you stop putting yourself between a bullet and a target.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
It's a great song.
Who's it by?
I'm pretty sure it's Copeland.
Copeland.
And what you done here is put yourself between a bullet and a target.
Oh, nice. I fuck with that. I fuck with Copeland.
It's a good song.
I fuck with that.
Good song.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys again listening, because it's like really a depiction of what's inside of me. So
it really helps. I've gotten to know you better because of your art.
Thank you.
I have watched you grow. I've watched you go. I've watched you exceed.
Thank you.
I've watched you fall.
Thank you, friend.
I've seen it all. I didn't mean.
Whoa, bro!
I didn't mean that.
I told you you're a walking Hallmark card. Chill out. Chill out.
Just because I have glitter on me doesn't mean I'm made by Hallmark.
Or that you're shining.
Yeah, I always shine.
You always shine.
So I step away for a second, and when I get back, you guys are fucking all about it, huh?
We've never done anything of the sort.
We never stopped, honestly.
Yeah.
Thank you again for your kind words.
It's true. It's true. I mean that.
So you fuck with Shiva?
I more than fuck with Shiva.
I fuck with Sick of the View. So.
Oh, let's go!
SOTV,
Sick
baby.
of the View. We are too.
I had no idea who Shiva was before we did this whole thing.
Solid.
And now I'm like, I fuck with Shiva.
That's what's
and
up.
I'm gonna fucking blow you up every fucking chance I get, bro.
Thank you, brother.
That
Blasting on the highway.
That Martyr song, bro,
Thanks,
like
bud.
fucking killed me, dude.
I appreciate
like, in a good way.
Well, I want to add one thing here.
Yes, sir.
And I brought it in briefly before. It's what's called the artist curse. And I challenge and encourage every artist out there, no matter who they are, what your art is. The artist curse is every artist thinks their art sucks. You are your biggest critic. So if you're not out there trying to make art, you're not allowed to be critical of yourself. Get out of your head, idiot. Make some fucking art.
Yeah.
Yep. True that. Yeah. I
agree. Hallmark.
Yeah, Hallmark.
Shout out Hallmark.
I agree. Well, you know, this is the thing. If you've got something to say it. The worst thing that you can do is keep something like tangled up inside you. And that's what art's about.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not trying to put like a pretty face on this. If this is what I'm dealing with, and this is what I get from Shiva is like the real deal. I'm not going to tell you everything's okay if it ain't fucking okay. I'm going to let you know what I'm dealing with. And hopefully, if I can get that through to you, that's going to help you through these moments that I go through.
Dude,
Am I right?
One of my favorite songs is "I'm Not Okay" by My Chemical Romance. You know what I mean? Like it's just so blatant in there. Like
shout out My Chemical Romance.
Like,
shout out Belleville, New Jersey. I went to high school with Gerard Way.
Yeah.
What's
Yo,
up,
shout out
Gerard
Gerard.
Way?
Big G.
My
Miss
boy.
you, dog.
I miss you, dude.
We love you.
Come back. Come down to South Carolina. Get you on this show, and we could fucking chill.
Hey, the weather's warm, so are the people.
Oh, it's good. Dude, chill out, bro. Like, God.
Sorry. I'm a walking
Wordsmith.
billboard.
This was a wordsmith.
Well, I do sales for a living, so.
No one asked all that, all right?
I know. All right.
Just take the compliment.
I'll shut up.
It is time for 5 crazy things. Sugar. Oh, so when you were talking about like your first album ever, one of the first CDs I ever purchased was Shabba. I don't remember. You remember Shabba Ranks?
Yeah, dude.
Shabba Ranks.
Shabba Ranks.
That's dope. Dude.
It had a condom in it.
It had a condom
It had
in
a
it.
condom in the CD. So like you opened up the CD. I don't remember the name of it. I'm sure we'll pop it on screen. But you opened up the CD and it was like a condom.
Hey, that's marketing, dude.
taped.
That's
I
some
know.
real fucking marketing.
I know.
Condoms are expensive as it is, you know what I mean? And then also just feed
quick,
the streets.
What's
you know?
fucked up
hear-
is that I was like 12. So like I opened it up. I was still a virgin. I opened it up. And I'm like,
Hey, whose fault was that?
fuck
though?
am I going to do with this?
That's the early
It's
90s.
my fault. My
That's the
parents
early
bought it
90s.
for me. It said like,
The
had
condom?
the explicit
Oh, the
lyrics.
CD.
No, my parents are going to buy
CD.
me a fucking condom.
No, of course
they
they
bought me the CD, but it said explicit lyrics. Like I don't remember. Like at that time, you had to be like 17 or whatever to
Yeah.
buy that. So my parents bought it. I got it home. I unwrapped it. They didn't fucking know. Shabba. And I opened it up, and it was like lime green or something.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I hope I'm getting that right. It was like a certain color, and I remember opening it up and like,
Hey, that's kind of heat, bro.
yeah, that's crazy.
That's heat.
That's
Did
crazy.
you guys know they're bringing back CDs, actually?
Are they?
Are they really?
Well, so...
I thought you were going to say they're bringing back condoms.
Well, they just found out that they have a way that they can actually put way more storage into a CD.
Really?
So you can get, instead of getting one CD of every album, they're going to give you an entire artist's
discography.
on one CD.
Yeah, that sounds
And
pretty
then
good.
more and music videos and all of it. They found out they could store way more on CDs.
That makes sense. I can see that.
Graphene technology. Invest.
You're a CD.
What does that stand for?
Cock disaster.
Cock dispenser.
I was thinking calamity
dispenser.
dick.
I have a lovely person at home that I love very
Calamity.
much.
Calamity dick was what I was going
Calamity dick. You do have a calamity dick.
You're listening to the Calamity Dick podcast.
Get wrecked.
Sponsored by Sick of the View.
Oh my God.
Sick of the view.
If you have a calamity dick, please write us at 1528 something Boulevard. Bareback Mountain Boulevard. And Andrew will send you a picture of his calamity dick.
Calamity.
If you send your picture now, Andrew will send you $5.
Probably not.
One time I had a calendar made of me.
I am a Klingon.
Crickets.
One time someone wanted to make a calendar of me, but we'll get to that.
All right, 5 crazy things, so I'm going to
Five
throw
crazy
you
things.
off guard here. What was that noise?
It's a train.
It was a train wreck. 5 crazy things
Talk to me.
people should not rap about in hip hop music.
Wow, that's pretty fair.
Something they should not.
Okay, I'm saying it.
Yeah, you're going to say it.
Okay.
And I'm going to start off with number 5. So 5 is like, pretty crazy. Number 1 is absolutely insane.
Okay.
People, they shouldn't fucking rap about this. They shouldn't
Okay.
sing about this. Shouldn't be in their lyrics.
Okay, so I'm starting with 5, working my way down.
Yep.
So it's like golf.
Okay.
Yep.
So number 5, incest.
5, incest.
Incest, I feel like it's probably a top one. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like it's probably like an easy picking
Shout out South
like
Carolina.
especially you know country rap is becoming a big thing. So like I can see somebody slipping them, be like, I want to fuck my sister,
I ain't fucking my sister in the barn.
because I'm not her mister. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Rolling in the hay, and maybe she's my aunt, but she's not really my aunt. She's my sister.
In-law.
Getting in the pickup truck.
Yeah, like that. Clearly.
Fucking with that Chevy and the Ford ain't nothing but you motherfucker trying to tell me what to do, don't you?
You
Going
feel
to
this.
work at the fucking Pathmark, Food Town,
Yeah.
Publix, lying motherfucker. Yeah,
Lying
no,
motherfucker.
I feel that incest is a
Yeah,
good one. That's
incest
a
is
good
a good
one.
one.
That's
Yeah.
number 5. Number 4.
Number 4, what you shouldn't rap or sing about. I would say like maybe like how do I say this? Like if you have like a body, like if you have corns on your feet, You know what I mean? Like something that like you should.
Disease.
Yeah, like
Corns.
like something like hygiene wise. You know what I mean? You got halitosis.
Yo, I'll
or
tell you
something.
right now.
You probably don't want to bring. You want to be vulnerable in your music, but you probably don't need to bring that up.
Yo, I'm telling you right now.
My
like,
tonsils need to be removed.
Yeah, I got my biting on the gang like my gums bleed halitosis. You know
Call
what I
it
mean?
gangrene. Now we gotta get the mostest.
yo, I found this bitch and she look pretty hot. I'm looking at her and I'm thinking about her. Beep, beep. She pulls down her shit and I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I see her toes and I'm like, damn, am I in the hood?
Wow. I mean, that's,
yeah.
kinda
That's
fucked.
I mean, gangrene and being in the hood.
I mean, there
it's the
are rich
worst.
people who have gout. You know what I mean? There's other people.
are.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There's other places where you
I
could
feel
have
like
like bad
most
feet.
rich
You're
people
fucking
have
with the
gout.
gout. You need to like do some vitamin
You
C.
need to get out.
You fucking with the gout. You need to get out.
You guys are really diving in deep.
All right, number three.
Three. I'm just gonna go out here on the limb and say something you shouldn't rap or sing about. Maybe fucking. What do you call like 9/11 and like things that are like
Terrorist attacks.
yeah maybe like
Talking about terrorist attacks.
national devastation events. You know what I
We
mean? Maybe
will
like
never forget. We will never forget you motherfuckers who did that
like
shit.
look, it'd be like I'm on the track. I'm burning on the track because I'm eating like the fires
Yep,
like fire
yep,
eating.
yep.
You know what I mean? Like
Talk about boots on the ground because we be beating feet in.
This is a good point. This is a good point. Number three, don't be talking shit about anything that devastated other people.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will come after you and I will fuck you up.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Shiva will be on my side.
Yes.
Yo, this is like my bodyguard, bro.
I'll be recording
I'm
it.
telling you, from the beginning of now to the end of time, you fuck with me, Shiva's gonna be fucking all over you. So don't fuck
Like
with
white
me, bro.
on rice or brown on rice because
Yo.
they come in all shades.
And vice versa, my bro. Like
Thank you,
anybody
buddy.
fucks with Shiva, you don't want Mark DeVro coming at your ass, bro.
Good.
I work out like fucking every
Good.
day.
Yo, you
I
got
will
all
I'm telling the IRS
break
right
your
now.
ass, bro. I
You
will
can get all of Belleville, New Jersey.
Belleville, New
coming at
Jersey,
you.
all over you, bro. Nutley, Bloomfield.
You said Nutley
shout
all
out
over you? Crazy.
Essex County, bro.
Nutley all over you.
Nutley all over Andrew's
Crazy
face.
work.
You'll be
Crazy.
begging for more.
Yeah.
All right, number two.
Number two.
Dose.
All right. I think this goes self-explanatory, but like, I guess what's the word? Claiming a set that isn't yours. So set meaning culture or even affiliative group. You know what I mean? So appropriation. You know what I mean?
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
And like no one wants that. It doesn't hit for nobody. Neither parties are enjoying
Tropic
it.
Thunder, one of the only exceptions.
No, there's another exception.
Tropic Thunder did it right though.
They did it right.
They did it right. That was
Robert
pure.
Downey Jr.
That was pure satire comedy. That was meant to be.
It wasn't appropriation. It was comedy, like you said.
And like it's good.
Although Andrew does identify as a multi-sexual bull.
Yes.
Oh, he be fucking.
I can make a bull sound.
Go ahead.
Hit me with it. Yo, honestly, I didn't think you were gonna do it, but that was good.
That was pretty good. Do it
give it
again,
away.
but in slow motion.
That was good too. I see it. Like I see it in my head.
This
when
is
you
what
do
I'm
it.
talking about. Like only on Sick of the View are you going to get
Only on Sodiv.
yeah on a fucking So
SOTV.
TV. You're going to get a guest like Shiva.
This
who's
is
fucking
So TV.
absolutely fucking astonishing.
Hey, it's not me. It's these guys right here to my left.
and then this motherfucker's giving you the bull. Fucking do it like super slow motion.
Dude, okay. Also, that was the best one. If we can get like a bull picture or video while you're doing that,
Hey,
I
look
would-
above you. There's a bull with horns.
All right,
I got
so
a bull with horns right here, baby.
while we're on this, Andrew,
Yes.
can you give us a bull mating call?
Sounds like a dog.
No, it's a mating call.
Do it again. Do it again.
Bull mating call.
Oh, that's right. That sounds right.
More moans than that.
Well, the more aggressive it is, the more. That sounded like an old Ford, like a. Whatever it is.
All right, we going number one?
Yeah, what's number one?
Number one.
Numero uno.
5 crazy things you should not rap about or include in your lyrics. Go ahead, Shiva.
Okay,
Take it
the
over.
number one thing that you should not rap or include in your lyrics is... Okay, this is also opinionated because I'm sure there's other things. I mean, just pure bigotry. You know what I mean?
Define it.
I'm going low hanging fruit, pun intended, because bigotry, racism, you know, hating on other cultures.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Low hanging fruit, you know, like they hang people. So that was the pun I was also making with that one as well. But you know, like
Shiva!
you know,
Shiva!
but yeah, you know what I mean. No one wants to hear.
What do you mean by bigotry? I don't know what you mean.
Like bigotry, like you know darn well what you're literally talking to me about the beginning of NASA. And you want me to describe bigotry to you?
You're a fucking white guy with a mustache and you don't know about bigotry?
I look like a cop. Doesn't mean I am one.
If we took
That was good.
If we took a razor to your face and shaved like half an inch on each side of your mustache, you'd look like Hitler.
You like baby Hitler for sure.
I might.
Baby Hitler.
Baby Hitler.
On screen is a
You know,
baby Hitler.
just pure like you know racial hate. You know what I mean? No one wants that on a track.
No.
Especially like the beats like really hitting, and then like you know that racial hate comes in. You're like, damn, bro, I really.
You can put as much self-hate as you want in the rap because that's like what art's about. You know, hating
Well-
yourself a lot of times.
Well, no one wants to like.
I pissed off 2 artists.
Yeah, hell yeah. But you know,
it's not even like that. It's like
I'm just saying, white guy comes on the beats hard, and then he's just dropping in bombs.
I understand what she was saying.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what I mean? You're just like, come
no,
on.
yeah.
So,
Kick
like-
that guy off a bridge.
Like you wanted to hang out. I wanted to vibe with you, bro. And then like,
so there's
drops
old,
that?
old school hip hop and then there's new school hip hop and there's everything in between. And depending on what you used to listen to when you were growing up, it was gangster rap.
Yeah.
We remember that. But before gangster rap was like, dude, they were talking about like dancing and having a good time. And
we're talking
all
about
that
drugs
shit.
and fucking just jazz music.
From
baby.
Madonna, bro.
It's the blues.
We had Madonna.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
you
like
had-
about having a good time.
You had
Bruce
James Brown.
Springsteen.
Yeah.
Before rap, you had James Brown and Prince. You had Michael Jackson. Those are your rappers back in the day. You feel me?
I want to know.
Do you remember the time? That man was talking about how he fucked his wife.
Yes.
Do you remember the
Was.
time? Baby, do you
yes.
remember the time you and me?
Yo, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You know-
Do you remember? September.
Yeah, that one.
Can I shine for a fucking second, bro?
Yeah, go
So,
for
like
it.
you
Shine.
shine. Like I'm surrounded by rock stars. I need to get a second in where like the camera's on me and we let everybody know what's up.
Go ahead.
Let them know, Mark.
Back in the days on the Boulevard of Linden, we used to kick routines because the presence was fitting. It was the abstract, and me, the 5-footer. Do we know who that is?
I'm sorry, Mike. I don't know that answer.
We're not all cultured.
My ADHD is clicking. I have no clue.
You are cultured.
Is it abstract?
It's very close. There was a guy in the band
With an
named
H?
Q-Tip.
Fucking Tribe Called
That's
Quest.
Tribe Called Quest. Let's
Tribe
go.
Called Quest. Wow.
So Tribe Called Quest was one of my favorite
Yeah.
bands.
My mom is in one of the music videos.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Deadass. The one with Busta Rhymes.
No fucking way.
What is it called? Scenario.
Scenario.
My mom is
so
one
what's
of the.
what's the scenario?
There's a scene where all the girls. There's like a bunch of girls, or one girl is like changing
good.
clothes. It's my mom. That's my mom.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out
So-
La
And
Ray.
after that, she got knocked up. Lil Ray.
Sorry.
You said it
La
like
Ray.
you said
I
it
didn't mean to.
you said like a girlfriend.
So, that was my shit growing up. Ain't it true? Keep drinking.
That was an inside joke, right?
Escaped convict in the house.
Get out. Get
Shout
out.
out
And
Lorraine.
she's drinking that shit like
Yes.
hardcore.
The juice is loose.
So,
just like the convict.
Yo, shout out Tribe Called Quest, Belle Biv DeVoe. That was my shit. And it was before gangster rap, before they started like hitting on everybody. So I get it. I get what you're talking about. And I'm totally on board with you, Shiva.
Thank you. Thank you.
If we could bring back hip hop to a place where it was about having a good time, dancing and music and all that shit, instead of like blowing up
The feeling.
everything else.
Well, I think like especially now, music is like, in my opinion, it's there. It's just like there's just so much more of everything else. Does that make sense?
It's
And
saturated.
Absolutely.
So
It's
it's like
saturated.
so like right now, like Kendrick Lamar and like the GNX and like what he's doing right now with like that album, it's bigger than rap. Like it's like I can imagine like the way that the sonic of his songs. You know what I mean? Like if I was like a 10-year-old kid, like you're gonna remember like. I'm gonna fuck him up. Like you're gonna remember that type of stuff. And
I did go through that phase like you probably did with NWA and all that when gangster rap came in. Eazy-E, Ice Cube, shout out Dr.
Yeah,
Dre.
I mean, I love aggressive rap. I'm a big Tyler the Creator guy, so like, you know what I mean.
But
I like weird stuff.
Would
and
you eat a cockroach
I have
on purpose?
accidente.
That'll happen.
Well, I think like a weird statistic where it's like one one out of 10 people have like 8 cockroaches that they eat in their sleep. or
Oh
something.
yeah, you don't want to know other statistics.
Andrew.
It's one animal and bug statistics.
Can we get a picture on screen of Andrew when he was like 14?
Yes, please. No, make it 12. I was fatter.
Did we hear Take Your Time yet, Shiva, or we did?
No, I think Take Your Time is the next one, but let me talk about it before we do it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, so
Take over.
Tell us about
you.
Take Your Time, and feel free to take your time.
Thank you. Thank you. Take Your Time is definitely like one of those which comes out
Suave.
what comes out on Valentine's Day. It's definitely like how do I say? It's kind of like, you're in an argument with the girl that you really enjoy, but you don't want to argue, and you're just like trying to say that to her in the sweetest way. And that's kind of like the kind
You
of
gotta get it out.
well, but it's like how do I say? It's just like, take your time. How about you pour up some wine? And so we can like talk about it. You know,
It
what
sounds
I mean?
romantic.
It's like romantic and that kind of little vibe. And
And I'm gonna cue everybody at home and people on YouTube and all that shit watching, listening. This shit's gonna like wreck you and get you a little bit excited.
Erected.
And am I wrong? Like, was that not meant to be this? Because it's like
the
it's
funny-
a little sexy, bro.
the little funny thing is like, yeah, I definitely want you to get like in the mood. But it's so funny. I've sat with these songs and these feelings and these vibes for so long. I kind of am so close to it that like I don't know how it's gonna come across. And so like I want that vibe, but I don't know like how people are gonna like
I know
it.
how it's gonna come across.
You know what I mean?
I know how it's gonna come
music.
across. Listen,
It's a vibe. But shout out to also real quick. Shout out to my boy Bishop Fooley. That's my man. It's my best
Shout out
friend.
Bishop.
He's on the
Bishop.
beats. He plays guitar. He's our new coming Jimi Hendrix. He plays a lot of R&B, jazz.
Let's go.
With like local artists like Burrell. If you're keen,
Young Jimmy.
So again, all the beats are made in Greenville, South Carolina, from the homies. Even the pictures are taken on the streets. Like so. I like to have this homegrown little vibe.
So for listeners at home and YouTubers, I'm gonna just tell you how I felt when I heard "Take Your Time." This shit's gonna put you in the mood. Mm-hmm. Let's cue it up.
Baby
go.
making.
Instant boner.
Take your time.
Oh yeah, she's gushing.
Is that a walkie-talkie?
I think it was
Take your
like the Nextel chirp.
Yeah.
Take your time. Don't rush the ride.
Don't rush the ride.
Girl, you shine inside the night. Come inside. Pour some wine.
Convict, you know what I mean? Skip
Take
convict.
your time.
Shout out to
it's
Skip
alright.
Convict.
Yeah, it's alright.
Go, Shiva, go.
Take your time. Girl, you're looking so divine. Make you lose your mind. It's out of sight. Girl, you make me feel alive. Not out of mind.
I like the wand sound. Cute. It's a lot of cute sounds.
Shine inside the night. Come inside.
Yeah.
Pour some wine. Take your time, it's alright. Pull up and slide. Come and get right.
So good.
It's a bop. It slides.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Tell
it.
us.
I don't want to fight. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Damn, dude. What?
Man,
Yes.
how'd you hit those notes?
A lot of autotune.
Well, guess what?
No, but I've been hitting
Welcome
it.
to
Yo.
the music industry.
Multi-talented, bro.
Thank you.
Multi-talented. dude.
Actually, a lot of influence from that song, like melody wise, was Lil Peep. Lil Peep has a song,
Yes.
"Cut Me When You Lie." And so like a lot of the melody took from that. But yeah, you know, weird shit's really cool. Like born and raised in Greenville, South Carolina, being black, Atlanta is the black Mecca. You know what I mean? Like it revolutionized what rap is in so many ways, right?
Absolutely.
And so like, you know, you people think about like Gucci, T.I., right? About Outkast. But then you have like a whole other sector of weird rap that I call weird rap, like Father, if you've ever heard Father before, or OG Mako. You know, Playboy Cardi came out of this like weird rap. So like it gives like this freedom for a lot of people to do whatever. And so like I pretty much like to take that to heart and to hold. So like I really appreciate my music for myself of and when it comes across because you're like, damn,
it does.
I get these R&B, these hip hop things, and it's like that's what I'm talking about. Like I took my tools and realized what I could do, and I was like, well, now let me show you that like I'm doing it my way and how it's supposed to sound.
Nobody can put Polly in a box. Nobody puts Baby in the corner.
Yo, shout out to the South,
baby.
Shout out to the South.
But I mean, like you got people like 3-6 Mafia. Like I remember being one of my best friends in high school.
Yeah.
Shout out to Emily Jaramillo. She's a Colombian, awesome woman.
Let's go.
Love her. She hated everybody in high school, but for some reason we enjoyed each other. We were great friends. She put me on 3-6 Mafia.
Who made the term ATL ho? What is that?
Who
is that? Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure it's like
Atlanta.
I think that's Dungeon Family and like Outkast. I think that's like
Outkast. All that. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like CeeLo Green, fucking Andre 3K. You know, Big Boy. Again, part of that weird rap kind of thing, right? Like they kind of revolutionized like a lot of that vibe.
Well, some people would call that like a renaissance.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the renaissance term comes from the fact that like it is a rebirth.
Yeah.
Renaissance is
It's an era. It's like a
French or something.
no. It's
Renaissance.
Italian.
Italian.
Renaissance.
Everybody knows I know Italian.
He does know that. He is your Italian stallion.
How the fuck you doing?
Yeah,
How you doing? Yeah, Belleville, New Jersey. Come on.
You know what the fuck going on.
You got a fucking bagel?
Yo, you know what the fuck's I ain't. Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for just peeping it.
Fucking with me,
I'm pretty
bro.
stoked on it. I have another track when the Surreal comes out February 21st, so next Friday. And I have another track.
Friday what? 14th?
No, this Friday is the 14th of Valentine's Day, the next week. So the next
21st.
1 week after Valentine's Day, February 21st, look for the exclusive drop from your boy Shiva.
Yeah, Surreal EP's dropping. I have a couple other tracks that I have like I've released in the past. They're just going to be on the project.
You will not be disappointed if it's anything like this.
It's good.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
ain't.
All right.
I'm fucking
Mark.
with this shit.
Dial us in, Mark.
Let's go. So we are going to do a little freestyle right now. And I thought it would be interesting, Shiva, if you don't mind.
The beat better be heat.
It'll be heat.
Beat.
Rachel, you're going to have to drop it one notch, just one notch. So we're going to go at this, and I thought it'd be interesting if me and Andrew could try to like get some street cred against Shiva. I don't think it's possible.
Definitely not.
We're gonna go around the table though. We're gonna let Andrew go first, then me, then you.
Okay.
So like hopefully we could like
Yeah, get me started. Just get me
It's
started.
called
fuck you a little
grifting.
bit.
I'll be your anchor. I'll bring us back home.
This track is by my man Alex Productions, and let's hit it.
Shout out Alex Productions. Yeah. Little new school beat.
Let it ride,
Start from the
and then when
left.
you feel it, you hit it.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, who wants it? And every single time, yeah, you know I think I got it. But I'm over here always motherfucking flying. And I'm over here cause I've been flopping like a fish on the beach, looking for my fucking bitch with the wish. Now I gotta fucking hit it with the motherfucking take it, Polly.
Hey,
Hey, I'm number 2.
you got it, Mike. You got it.
Oh yeah,
I'm number 2. Why you trying to
Hit
skip
it,
me,
hit
bro?
it.
Why you trying to skip
whoever
me?
wants it.
It's all yours.
I ain't playing around cause you know I'm the man. I'm not a clown. I got 5 in the band and I'm telling you I'm number 1. It's number 2. Ain't pun. Bring it everything you got. If I show up with a Glock, you know what's up. Gonna give it everything that you need.
Yeah.
If I make you bleed, it's a disease.
Hey.
Everybody wants to come see me.
Hey.
But you can't, bitch, cause I'm me.
Hey,
Yeah,
She was starting.
give me a subject.
yeah.
Love.
Love.
Topic is love.
Okay. Hey.
Heartbreak, love,
Go,
all
Shiva,
the
go.
above.
Hey.
Close your eyes, feel it.
Hey. I got love, baby. I don't wanna cuff. What is up? Turn
them up, I turn them out. Baby, yeah, put that cell right up in your mouth. 888, you got a date. Yeah, late night, yeah, you wanna masturbate. Call me on the hotline, can we date? Hey, tryna hit you with my master.
Yeah.
Baby, yeah, you know I'm better than.
Pleasing all this better, man, I'ma get you. Feeling everything, you know I'ma wet you. Everything I gotta do, I'm gonna get you. Everybody gotta please, gonna hit you.
Yeah, love a glove, OJ a glove, looking at me like I've been committing murders of. What? Passion. Now I'm putting it down like passing. Passing all the mics, looking at my boys to the motherfucking right. Shiva on my left, now I got it all night.
Hey, sick of the view, we get it right, get it tight. Baby, can you come and spend the night? That ain't right. They can get left. Hey, they talking crazy, but I don't wanna fight. Baby, I'm a lover and she wanna spend the night. Hey, she my puppy and she wanna wear her shirt. She my puppy, yeah, you know she make it work. Hey, gotta get it, yeah, white t-shirt. Yeah, gotta wait, yeah, we gotta work. I've been in the streets, working shit, working sheets.
Acapella.
Damn.
Yeah, that was hard. Good job, team.
That was good.
Shout out to Rachel in the button. Shout out to
Rachel.
Rachel.
Grooves.
All right, so what was this
Do
about
count it.
you tripping mushrooms?
Okay, so
countdown.
real quick story time. Greenville, the city has sports
Story
teams.
time.
We have sports teams.
Shout
We
out
have the Greenville.
Greenville, South Carolina.
We have the Greenville Drive for like our baseball. The Swamp Rabbits is our hockey.
Yep.
You know, Triumph is soccer. Back in the day, like, you know, the early 2000s or 1990s, like we had the Greenville Growl. That was our hockey team. We also had like a not a pro basketball, but like under that, like, you know what I mean, whatever that's called. A basketball team called the Greenville Groove. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, really hard. And so I was tripping mushrooms with a friend, local friend as well. Him and his family also born and raised in the city. So like we're just tripping downtown and, you know, we're just talking. I'm like roasting people on the streets and shit. I'm like, I think that's our problem. Like no one's like out here roasting them like in New York and stuff. I'm smoking a cigarette. I'm like, homie comes out in some hokas and a fucking teal puffer and a haircut. I'm like, you look like a bum. You know what I mean? Like I'm really coming at him. But our joke of the day was just like, bring back the groove. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so I was just on my Instagram and my homie, like, I was like saying like, hey, song's coming out. Da, 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 da. Homie was like, bring back the groove. And
Bring back the groove.
And so I just had to like share that with you guys and to the world. Bring back the groove.
Greenville Groove.
back the
If you're not in the groove, then we're not grooving.
Yeah,
we
then where
gotta
are you?
Shout out to your Instagram though. What is your Instagram?
My
So you put on
Instagram
stream.
is the same as the name 888Shiva.
888Shiva.
Shiva on all platforms. You can find me everywhere, you know, except for Twitter or X, whatever the fuck they call it. I don't use that.
Yeah, fuck X's.
Follow Shiva.
Yeah, follow me up.
Andrew,
Yes.
you've had many experiences of tripping on mushrooms. What's your
a
wildest
couple.
experience? Let's let everybody know.
One of your wildest.
Allegedly, you can't get fired from your job because it's allegedly.
Allegedly, one time, I may or may not have eaten what we call a McKenna heroic dose. Look it up on Reddit. Look it up on Reddit if you don't know. On an empty
Allegedly.
stomach.
On an empty?
Allegedly. On an empty stomach.
Yo,
Allegedly.
you're a
All
monster.
of this is allegedly. It may or may not be fiction.
That's fair. I'm just shocked by the story. You know, it's not that's true. It's the story.
Yeah, empty stomach, nothing more than like a quarter gallon of water.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I decided to eat nothing but dark chocolate because that was the only snack we had. Little did I know that dark chocolate, cacao, is an MAOI.
Cacao.
That is a monoamine oxidase inhibitor.
Wait. You're going too fast, dude. Slow
Okay,
down. Say that
okay.
again very slowly.
One time, I ate a bunch of mushrooms.
No, explain the cacao
And
thing.
then,
Yes, say the cacao thing very slowly.
That's
when
what
you
he's
eat chocolate with psychedelics, be very careful because cacao, the natural thing that makes chocolate, is an MAOI. That is a monoamine oxidase inhibitor. That
Write that
increases your stomach's bioavailability. So long,
a lot, by the way.
long and short of it, if
Wow,
you
a
eat
fucking
chocolate
lot.
with mushrooms, it actually makes them stronger.
Boom, bam, cacao.
So I'm going to translate for Andrew with the biochemical fucking inhibitor.
Warfare.
Inhibitor. Basically, what Andrew is saying is, show old man like
It was a lot like that.
Manta. When you look in the mirror and your face starts melting, you understand that everything is just meant to be. Now it's time for Poor People's Food Review. Poor people. So today we are trying Gorton's fish sticks, not Gordon's. Gorton's,
Not
with the T.
Gordon's. Shout out Gordon.
You know what's
Gorton's.
crazy? I think I know Gordon, but Gorton, don't know that guy.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Who the fuck
Like,
is that dude?
This is not Gordon. It's Gorton's.
Yeah, this is not Gordon's.
It's Gorton's.
Okay, but you didn't bring no songs?
Gorton's. No, I didn't bring the songs, but it sounds pretty metal.
No, I meant sauce. Like, there's no sauce. So, like,
Sauce.
No sauce.
so we're going dry on stick
We're
right
going
now.
dry.
Dry.
Gorton's fish
Dry
sticks.
fish sticks.
That's
We're going-
crazy.
Now, this is their
we're going in
classic
dry.
crunchy favorite. It's made from minced fish.
Ah.
And
Shout out minced fish.
shout out for minced fish. And there's nothing more exciting, honestly.
Than minced fish.
I love fish.
So do I.
Honestly, I just...
Honestly, I could eat fish every day, honestly.
Oh, dude, I was just going to say that.
Dude, if I could be a fisher, if I could be a fisherman and living on a boat with a beard that connects, like the top and my bottom of my muscle beard connect, like, yeah, that's what I want.
And your name's Gorton.
Paulie's fine. But yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Shout out Gordon.
I could eat fish morning, day, and night.
Fair.
I love fish.
Same.
I love
Favorite fish dish?
shit. Now
Okay, not favorite, but you know what I mean? Like, what's the top one? Like, what's like,
fuck, dude. Doggy style.
that's a fish dish?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
if it's
It gets
done
fishy.
right.
It gets fishy.
If it's done right.
Oh, man.
69.
Typical man.
I
Sorry.
love eating fish.
Okay, go on. Go on.
And honestly, there's nothing more special than a fish in a stick form.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm excited about this.
That's fair.
Sticky fish.
Thank you, Gorton's. So we're going to do our food review. And we do have a scale. We call it a squale.
Squale.
What?
So it's a 1 to 5.
Yes.
Why is it called a squale?
Well,
see.
you're
You'll
going to
see.
see. It's also a fart scale. So a 1 is absolutely terrible and a 5 is awesome.
Yes.
A 1 is a shart.
Yes.
A shart. That's when you go.
Shart.
You go
I know what a shard is.
Accidentally.
I don't need to explain that.
That is the worst. What is the best? Just go to 5 for me.
The best is a queef.
That's fair.
Yes,
that's
that's
a
fair.
fair
That makes
assessment.
sense.
That's a fair assessment.
Yep.
Queef is French for delicious.
Yes,
which
we all-
we all know.
We all
I speak
know.
French.
There is a 2, which is a Walmart fart.
Like in a Walmart.
Yep, in a Walmart, somebody farts and you walk
Walk
into
through
it.
it.
Yeah,
No,
it's
that's
not
the
your
worst.
fart, but you happened to walk into it.
A 3 is a Target fart, which is not that bad. It's not as bad as a Walmart fart.
I guess because of the scenario.
It's a scenario.
Well, wouldn't those? Okay, my point is, wouldn't 3 and 2 be switched because it's going from best to worst?
No. Rich people's farts are the worst.
Yeah, rich people's farts are the worst.
That's fair.
Worst.
That's fair.
A
fair.
4. Let me just say that a little better. A 4 is silent, warm, and juicy, or swage.
Suave.
Andrew knows French. That's French for cologne.
Cologne.
And a 5 is a queef, which we've already explained, which is French for delicious.
We know that. Yeah.
French
Yeah.
people pronounce silent G's.
Yeah,
Like
so-
champagne and cologne.
That's right. Cologne. So let's try these Gorton's fish sticks.
Yes.
Yeah, they
let's
call
do
them
it.
Andrew,
gnocchi.
do you wanna
These,
fish one
these
down
are the
for me?
Gordon's fish sticks. I'm gonna fish one into my hand.
Yep,
While
pass
I
them
pass
down.
this over here.
Yep, I'm gonna take
Oh,
one.
room temperature. Just how I like it.
Oh god, I'm actually like kind of scared. I'm
No,
not gonna lie.
I mean it's a fish stick. Let's see what the first.
Not to be confused with fish sticks.
Let's see what the first ingredient is because that's
shout
also
out Kanye.
good to know.
Gay fish.
you know who
fish
you are.
sticks. Fish sticks.
Where the fuck are the ingredients on this?
Room temperature fish stick.
Minced pollock.
Pollock.
Pollock's fake.
The first ingredient is minced pollock.
Yeah, Pollock's fake crab. It's not even real crab.
Is that
Wait.
so?
Wait, hold on.
Wow, yo, you got that residue all over that mustache. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
We gotta sniff it.
Can you still smell it? I bet you can.
Andrew's
lick it.
mustache tastes like fish.
What else is new?
Oh god.
All right, on the count of 3.
One,
Cheers.
two. Wait, touch tips.
Touch fish. Yeah, we touch tips. Here
Fish
we go.
tips.
Let's take
All
a
right,
bite.
well-
Fish stick tips.
Oh. Guys,
Microwaved. It's
like no sauce. I can't finish
Just
that.
microwave.
I can't.
Oh God, we'll fucking throw up. Oh,
Actually, give me another.
yo, I had to wrench that shit
No,
down.
actually, give me another. Give me another right now.
I had to wrench that shit down, bro.
Give me another fish stick.
Oh, that was
right
bad.
now.
That wasn't pleasant. I didn't like that. I need
Shout out Gorton's.
in this show so I can get a drink. This is crazy.
Do you need another one?
And a minute. Well, wait. Oh, wait.
Shout
Are you,
out-
dude, you're still going in? Oh, God. I'm horrified.
Andrew liked it. I have a feeling Andrew's go. Andrew. So you got
Bro.
one's a shark.
Bro,
two-
swallow. brother, ew. Ew.
You're a better man than me, dude. You went in twice
Swallow
on that fish.
that thing. You had a full fist grip of that
Look
that
at
stick.
that face. Yeah, fish dick.
Yeah.
I may or may not have gotten food poisoning just now.
Oh, dude, I need a drink. I got water here.
It was totally not warm.
Just consensual.
Oh, dude, okay, that's the last time I'm gonna say it.
1 through 5, Andrew, since you're fucking choking over there.
As being raised as a fat kid,
You got to go to the fat kid shit. Okay.
Well,
Right?
absolutely.
Like
Yeah,
you're the only fat kid in America. Like, come on, chill out, bro.
no. I'm saying as being raised as a fat kid,
Okay.
I'm gonna give this a higher score than you two probably.
That's
Probably
okay.
not because I was
That's okay.
fat too. I was fat too. Thank you.
Okay,
very much.
well, then you'll probably
okay.
give it a high score too.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm gonna
ahead.
give this 5 being the highest, 1 being the lowest.
Yep.
No, 1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
No. We turned it around.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're
It's
right.
not like golf anymore.
We turned it around. Yeah.
White guys changing the rules.
I fucked that up the first episode. So 1 is a shark,
This
which is horrible. 5 is a
Gorton's
queef,
fish
which is
stick.
what we want.
That I put in my mouth, the fish sticks that I ate in my mouth, I'm gonna give it a solid 2.7.
So you gave it somewhere in between a Walmart fart and a Target fart.
Yes.
You need to clarify it. Is it closer to a Walmart fart or a Target fart?
Most food from Walmart is edible. Most food from Target is mostly edible, but it doesn't ever mean it's good. So, yeah, I'm gonna put it right between a Walmart and a Target because both of them are mostly inedible, but they're still edible.
Okay. Well, that's a good explanation.
Did you just talk about farts being edible?
No, I said fish sticks. Fish dicks are. Sorry.
So that's a Walmart / Target fart for Andrew. Shiva, what are your thoughts?
Sorry, it's still in my mouth. It's
1
like
through 5.
not unpleasant. 1 through 5. You said you gave it a 2, like 2 being good.
No, I said 2.7.
I'm sorry, I keep getting that confused.
was in
One
between.
is the worst.
Yep.
I
One
mean,
is a Walmart.
I'm gonna be real. If I had sauce, I'd probably give it a higher rating, and then also
It
cook.
didn't come with sauce.
The cook, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a really great cook. So I'm gonna have to give it a 1 because it terrified me, and I couldn't even finish the fish stick.
A shark.
So
I ate the half fish stick that you left on the plate. you left a half a fish stick on the plate. I ate it.
that's a savage. Savage straight from the Poconos. You know what time it is.
No, you already Pocono.
Shiva's giving it a shark, which is you go to fart and a little shit comes
Like and
out.
I'm
Which
gonna
does-
say
I mean,
the
it's not
type of
good.
the type of shark is like you're talking to somebody that you're really into, and then like it happens. It's not like one that happens when you're alone. It's
They
like,
don't know.
You're like you're in public. You're like mid eye. You're like baby. You
you're
want to go
like-
to the Sadie's Hawkins?
You're like
You're
a
like,
customer.
oh, no.
Paulie, you're like a customer in line at the grocery store.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
And you just started putting your groceries up, but you know you have to get these groceries, so you have to wait and do the whole process.
But you don't
of
make it.
checking out
You don't make it. The
with a
trolls are at
shark.
the gates of Mordor. You know what I mean? Like you can't. Like it just doesn't. It just doesn't make it. You know, like that's what I felt like.
Gordon's. Not to be mistaken with Gordon's.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go like against all of you.
What?
All of you.
All of you. Loves all of me.
It was absolutely disgusting.
Indeed.
And I agree with Shiva, and I would like if there were some sauce with it,
Indeed.
I think that it would go down a lot smoother.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Michael,
100%.
I could not let that slide.
I'm gonna give it a Walmart fart.
Okay.
No explanation necessary. That's a 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
And my explanation is no slight to Gorton's.
Gorton's.
Gorton.
With a T.
So metal. Gorton. I appreciate what they were trying to do and give us a fish in a stick form, which reminds me of like some fucking crazy porno
Chopped
shit.
pollock.
Yeah. It's like putting a dick in you, but at the same time enjoying the fucking odor of fish. Does that make sense?
Yes.
To Andrew, that makes sense. Shiva's looking at me like he's confused, but Andrew's like, oh, hell yeah, that makes
That
sense.
whole experience is so foreign to me that it was just hard to like empathize.
This goes out to Gorton's microwave fish
Allegedly. No sauce. It's so fucking good, it's bad. Allegedly.
Microwave it.
that was so bad.
I think before we wrap up, I think we'll do a little bit more freestyle.
Yeah.
I think we'll let Andrew take it,
the lead.
and then me and you just like let him take the lead, and me and you just do the background shit.
Shiva over here has heard me riff. He knows I got something.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I'll throw in ad-libs for
Yeah,
sure.
we'll just throw some ad libs. Let's, Rachel, if you wouldn't mind, let's do a little freestyle.
Yo, Rachel, hit that beat.
The topic is fish sticks.
Fish sticks. Yeah. We've been fucking up the oceans, making all these fish sticks, putting all this plastic in this motherfucking dip pit. Now we got it, now we fucking want it. Nobody's eating it, now we fucking flaunt it. Polly, now we got it.
Hey,
Yeah.
with the team and popping, bop it, stop it, can't stop it. Like it's fuck's pavilion, can't top it. Top shotter, fire starter, coming on the beat, but I don't know her name. And she coming fucking with me, but she saying the name. And then she fucking with me cause she just don't want an event.
Walmart, Target, you know I got you. You wanna go to Kmart, but I flaunt you. Everybody says I wanna hit you. I got the fish sticks. What you want, bitch?
Kmart, now we about to get smart, drinking all the water, about to hit the fucking Pop-Tart. Cause we eating that sugar in our veins, hitting that shit cause we about to get sane. Insane in the membrane, put it down like a membrane, put it through like I'm insane.
Food Lion coming with the fish sticks. Mama coming, help me, hit me with the big head. And I put my tongue on her big clit. Lick it up, hey, yeah, I hit her with the shit.
Mama.
That's
Every
my
time
dick.
I wanna go to Dollar Tree, I say hell no. Then I wanna hit it up in a halo.
Dollar General, now we put it down. Yeah.
Dollar General. Dollar General.
Shout out the army for Dollar
Shout
General.
out Dollar General. Yo.
Dollar General, tell her hell no.
Yeah, yo.
I fuck with Dollar General though.
And I'm gonna rewind it. I'm gonna rewind it and say
One more?
Dollar General. If you ever
God.
want to support this show, Dollar General.
You need
we're
a
all
sponsor?
about you.
We're your sponsor.
Or Arnold Palmer. We got to give the daily shout out to Arnold Palmer. We love you.
Shout out Arnie Palmy.
And if
Arnie Palmy alert.
Arnold Palmer wants to step up, be a big dog,
So
and give it up to us.
You guys know, real quick, do you guys know that Bojangles has their own hard teas?
Yeah.
So when,
I heard of this.
So when I think 2 years ago I heard about them and I worked in a bar. So like that was summertime and I made a drink which was the Arnold Palmer Heart Tea, whatever spirit you want with the lemonade. I called it the Arnold Pauly.
Arnold Pauly.
Trademarked. Feel free to tap in this summer. You know, Bojangles Hard Tea with the lemonade. Arnold Pauly. You're welcome.
Yeah, Arnold Pauly. Sponsor.
You can also-
Bojangles.
You can also use the fucking other iced
The official rapper of Bojangles.
But I ate Bojangles before I got here, which is crazy. How you fucking say that? I literally ate Bojangles before I got here. Bahangles, shout out.
Mark loves Bojangles.
So speaking of Bojangles, and we're gonna put that on screen. We'll put the logo on screen because I don't think they're gonna mind like this like
They
promotion.
would enjoy their promo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come up
It's
with a
free.
little jingle for Bojangles, and you guys could pop in if you
Oh,
want.
a Bojangle?
Because whenever my son
Bojangles?
Leo loves Bojangles.
Ooh, shout out
Shout
Leo.
Yeah, shout out Leo. So I'm gonna tell you,
Rawr.
we're just gonna go on about like how Leo feels about Bojangles. And
Hit me with it. Hit me with it.
Bojangles. You never know what you're gonna get when you get it. Bojangles. You never know what you're gonna get till you get fucked up coming through the drive-thru. Gonna hit you. Gonna order that fries cause you love it. You want that ketchup. You want that hot sauce. You want that fucking honey mustard cause it got you. Bojangles. Sponsored by Escaped Convict.
The juice is loose.
If you
just like
ever
the convict.
want
And the Bojangles jangling.
If you ever want to feel like an escaped convict, go to Bojangles and not pay for your shit.
Whoa, actually pay for your shit. There's black people working there. They need
But if you want to be an escaped convict, don't pay for your shit.
Rewind.
We will find you.
Always pay for your shit at Bojangles.
Unless you want to be arrested.
Unless you're Ronald Palmer. And you want to be everything that you never wanted to be.
You want to be everything that you've never had? Drink all of Palmer.
So let's wrap up.
Yeah.
I think this was a great show. I think we learned a lot.
Yeah.
I think Shiva was our best guest to date.
What?
To date.
Out of all two of us?
Out of all two of us.
Oh, dude, nailing it.
And I want to know, are there any plugs? You got some new shit coming out?
plug-in?
New shit dropping? Let's
Yeah,
go.
Like I said,
tell us about you.
Surreal drops February 21st.
February 21st.
Take your time. Drops February 14th on Valentine's Day.
Let's go.
And, you know, there's still more hits coming. I got summer projects. I got winter projects.
You're not done, bro.
No, we're just getting started.
And
We
that
are
is
just getting
888
started.
we are
Shiva.
literally getting started. But yeah, 888 Shiva on all platforms.
All
Definitely
platforms.
on Apple, Spotify. Please look me up. But on Instagram, it is Pauly Darton. Pauley
Not
Darton.
to be confused.
Like Dolly Parton, but
Not to
Pauly
be
Darton.
confused with
Pauly
Dolly
Darton.
Parton.
Yeah, Pauly Darton. You know what I mean? Take them to Pauly World. You know what I mean? But you have to be 21 to ride. You know what I mean?
Pause up.
I usually wrap up every show where I'm real. And I'm going to be real. I'm going to be super fucking real.
Oh
Get
my God.
fucking real.
Living the goods, big
Meeting a dude like Shiva is like meeting a dude that could walk on water. Whoa. And let me explain.
Keep going.
Let me explain. As a former artist who's written much shit, I'm talking poetry and music. and
I've
all
heard
that
your
shit.
music. You're very talented. and
I appreciate
I
that.
see.
Thank you.
I see your voice and your mind.
Thank you, bro. I'm being from the heart. Meeting a dude like you makes me feel good about the future.
Thank you.
And let me explain. Pop music is bullshit to me. Like that's like some popcorn. You're gonna go to Blockbuster, rent a fucking movie,
Yeah.
and just put some popcorn on and veg out.
Cover it in butter to make it taste better.
When I heard your shit, Shiva, Shiva, I felt like it was coming from a real place.
Thank you.
And I mean that in all sincerity. You shook me, dude.
Thank you, friend.
And I appreciate it.
I appreciate the opportunity to be on your platform for both of you. You know, Andrew's a good friend of mine. It was a pleasure to meet you and have this connection. And you're definitely a friend of mine. So we'd love to continue this relationship. And again, whatever you feel about my music, I'm just a reflection of God. You know what I mean? And so it's the same.
Yeah,
back and
you can
forth.
walk on water, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, and if I can, you can too. And you know, no, for real, it's a pleasure to be here and be able to talk about stuff. And I'm glad to be seen. And thank you guys.
It's cool.
Get it to be seen on Sick of the View is crazy.
Sick of the View.
SOTV. We're so TV.
It's cool meeting cool people.
Yes.
And it's rare. And you people listening at home or watching this on YouTube, you know it's rare. Like you're gonna walk into somebody. Most people you're gonna meet is gonna be like vanilla bullshit.
Run of the mill.
Yeah, run of the mill. They're just gonna like, hey, how's the weather? What do you do for a living? I don't give a fuck.
Not one.
What the
Fuck you talking
I don't
about?
want to fucking even hang
Fuck
out with you.
off.
I don't know
Fuck outta
you.
here.
What do you do
Fuck
for a
off.
living, you wanker?
Fuck off. Straight out of Bristol.
So we do
Straight out
have
of
this
Bristol.
thing going on called Anonymous at Sick of the View, where you have the opportunity to share your craziest confessions or secrets, anonymously, of course. One lucky confession will get read and discussed by Andrew and I.
And the special guest.
Exactly.
Really?
And hopefully it's Shiva. Email us at sickoftheview@gmail.com. Also, if you'd like to be an in-person guest, which means you need to fucking be here.
That means you.
Like currently, like I
Show
am.
up.
Sick of the View.
They
like
summoned
Shiva's.
me, and I just popped up in the bathroom, which was crazy.
And thank God that fucking worked.
Yeah, the ritual was done.
And feel like you're a pretty interesting person, aka weird, wacky, and wonderful. I'm fucking. What are we saying about the
fucking
wonderful?
excited. www.
Email us at sickoftheview@gmail.com. And let's end on a high
Wrap
note.
it up.
I'm going to ask you one last question, Shiva, and this is going to fucking break you, bro.
Spill.
Oh, hit me with
Shiva?
it. Hey, what'd that guy say in Scarlet Letter? More weight.
More weight.
And I think this is like for artists listening at home and people who want to get to Shiva's level.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck. But when you're like in the mode, bro.
Yeah.
And you're writing lyrics to a track that you hear.
Yeah.
Where is it coming from?
A lot of places. It's so like I think you both resonate. We're all wordsmiths. So
But
like
the deepest place. What is the deepest place your art comes from?
I mean, I think just like what's happening again, it's like this duality thing of like what's happening around me and what's happening inside of me. So like again, I was getting to like this thing, we're all word guys, you know, we all make art, we use words. So like I write like poems and excerpts and shit. But it's different. Like I could write a whole song and then until I get the beat in front of me, that whole song might not match the beat. So like now I revise. So again, like what it comes down to is just like what I'm feeling and finding out what I am feeling, you know, and like dialing in on that and also just taking in on what's going on around me. So that's where I get a lot of the influence, if that helps.
That's deep.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that was extremely deep.
You ain't fucking around, bro.
No.
Thank you guys. Thank you
good
guys for your
meeting you,
time.
dude.
For sure.
You
Shout
have
out to-
a dam of emotion that you need to let out.
Oh yeah, I'm about to release all over the world.
Release
and
on us.
I hope you're
Sick
all
of the
prepared.
View.
Shout out to Sick of the View. Thank you for having me. More
Thank
to
you,
come.
Shiva, for being here. Sick of the View. Now you know, motherfucker.
You sick of the view? We are too. Listen to SOTV today.
Peace. Oh, no, he didn't.